Hi, me again, and Westminster is to review the worth of the BBC and the future of the licence fee. Let's take a look at the story. Yeah, as I said at the intro there, the people in Westminster have been discussing the worth of the BBC to the British people and about the licence fee as well. I found this story, I thought you might be interested in it. Let's take a look. The current health crisis has proved the BBC's worth over the past year, and its university has been delivering real benefits for audiences for almost 100 years, according to a senior corporation executive. Claire Summer, the BBC's Director of Policy, told a Westminster Policy Conference that too often we get caught up on the question of the licence fee. However, she said the argument was about value, and the current funding model delivers for all UK audiences. It exists because it's a surefire way to guarantee universal access to the BBC programmes and services to make sure they're available for everyone, she said. It makes us directly accountable to the whole country because all audiences paid for us. We have to work hard to make sure all audiences get value from us. Now, you tend to hear this a lot when the BBC people are talking about it, saying we work for all the people and we do the best we can for all the people and the people love us and blah blah blah. And I think they live in their own little bubble, you know. There are people out there that love and defend the BBC. I get that. But the movement towards defunding the BBC and people's mood towards the BBC really is shifting. And I think they just live in their little bubble where they think they're protected and they're great because this is all they ever say. I don't know. Let's read on. Sumner said the importance of universal public service broadcasting could hardly have been clearer over the past year. Everyone has come to us for trusted news and information. Well, not everyone, because I haven't, and I'm sure many of you out there also have not turned to BBC over the last year to find out all the latest news and information from someone you trust. I don't think that's happened for everybody. I think she should say most people, not everyone. Everyone has been able to rely on our services for support and advice, for help with homeschooling, for much needed companionship, and of course, I hope some distraction. And a much needed companionship bit gets me there because OAPs use their TVs for companionship. They love it, it's what keeps them company. And you took their free licence fees away. And so many of them are worried about having to pay for it, or where they're going to get the money from, or they don't want to pay for it and they're worried about the knock on the door. You've stitched a lot of people up who use your service for companionship there, darling. But again, you're in your little bubble, aren't you? Anyway. She contrasted the cost of a TV licence with the subscription packages offered by other media companies, which could cost more than £400 a year as an illustration of the BBC's value. Now, I talked about this in another video. I'll put a link down below for it. I don't think it would be 400 quid a year. Maybe the way you run your business, you would need to charge everybody 400 quid a year if it went subscription. But Netflix do a lot more than that, for a lot less than that. Granted, it's a worldwide service, but if the BBC went a subscription model, they could also be a worldwide service, couldn't they? Donald Martin, the Herald editor and NewsQuest Scotland editor-in-chief, told the conference that while he saw the BBC as a tremendous asset to the nation, it faced major challenges in Scotland. He said first, its significant level of resource, which gives it a potentially damaging competitive advantage, the falling levels of trust in coverage in Scotland, and the new Scottish channels with its failure to attract the level of audiences you would expect for such a startling resource. With the increasing move towards online news coverage, Martin said the BBC should maintain its online offerings at a national level and stay away from local, which was the preserve of the very few smaller titles which relied on providing the information. Martin added, the basic question is, why would people pay for our content when it's all free on the BBC? How can we compete? So yeah, that Martin guy's saying everything that I've been saying, that the BBC need to go commercial. If they go commercial, they'll have to work harder for their money, because if they're doing a bad job, they're not going to get any advertisers, they won't get any revenue, will they? It's crazy. So they need to work harder, and this will take them out of their little bubble and take them into the real world, where they've got to compete with real world channels, not just do what they want, pay Lineker whatever they want, and just sit back and rake the money in without any consequences. Just spend. Can't do that if you're commercial. You're going to have to look after your money more. I really think the BBC need to go commercial. And more stories like this I read. Just makes me think it. What do you think? Leave a comment below. We'll try and have a bit of a chat about it. There's buttons down there as well. Subscribe button if you haven't hit it. A like button. There's a button if you didn't like it, but that's a bad button. Don't press that button unless you absolutely have to. And I'll see you in another video again soon. Thanks for watching. Oh, before you go, if you check down in the description of this video and the first comment, you'll find some links to my Amazon store. And if you're going to buy something on Amazon, doesn't matter what it is, click through my store first and then buy whatever you're going to buy. It won't cost you any more, and I'll get a little bit of a kickback. And there's some t-shirts and some mugs for sale down there as well, worth a look. Some of them are pretty good, and let people know how you feel about the TV license. Every penny that I make from these little bits of commission that I get all goes towards keeping my website, tvlicensedstop.co.uk, up and running. And that website helps to convert many people every day, and I help tons of people every day all through that website. And by buying stuff from the links below, you can help directly support that and help, be part of that fight with me. Thank you. You can go now.